Okay, we have to start with the question number 3 of paper 62, alternative to practical, IGCSE Chemistry, Code 620. Question number 3. A student has two substances, solid M and solid N. He performed some tests on solid M. Table shows the test and the student observation for solid M. Do a flame test on solid M, lilac flame color. Test 2. Dissolve the rest of the solid M in water to form solution M. Divide solution M into 4 portions. The first portion of solution M added 1 cm³ of nitric acid followed by a few drops of aqueous silver nitrate. It is M1, a cream precipitate forms. Test number 3. To the second portion of solution M, add aqueous sodium hydroxide dropwise and then in excess. So, in second portion, the student have added sodium hydroxide dropwise first and then in excess. Observation: a green precipitate forms. The precipitate remain when excess aqueous sodium hydroxide is added. To the third portion of solution M, add 1 cm³ of aqueous sodium hydroxide and a small square of aluminium foil. Warm the mixture and test any gas produced with damp red litmus paper. Litmus paper remain red. Test 5. To the fourth portion of solution M, add 1 cm³ of dilute nitric acid followed by a few drops of aqueous barium nitrate. Dilute nitric acid, a white precipitate form. So, explain why a yellow safety Bunsen burner flame is not suitable for a flame test. Because it is not too hot enough to observe any color change. Identify the 4 ions in solid M. Some tests for cations and anions are mentioned in the end of the paper, the blank page. So, after blank pages, these pages are attached. So we have to find out our results. Okay? Which observations are match with these. So when we say the lilac color flame, it is potassium. Then iron, green precipitate. Bromide, acidify with dilute nitric acid, then add aqueous silver nitrate, cream precipitate. Then sulfate, acidify with dilute nitric acid, then add aqueous barium nitrate, it is white precipitate. So we find out 4 ions that are iron, potassium, bromide and sulfate. Next, test on solid N. Solid N is ammonium carbonate. Record the expected observation. The student transfer approximately half of solid N to a boiling tube and add about 10 cm cube of dilute sulfuric acid to the boiling tube. Any gas produced is tested. Observation. Now the gas is produced, so we make test to for the gas. So the observation is when the gas is produced it is effluences, fizzing and bubbling. So it indicates that gas is produced. And it also turns lime water milky. Now the student dissolve the remaining solid N in water to form solution N. The solution N is divided into two portions. The first portion of solution N, the student add about 2 cm cube of aqueous sodium hydroxide and gently warm the mixture. Any gas produced is tested. It turns red, litmus, blue. The second portion of solution N, the student add excess aqueous ammonia. No change. Okay. Next, question number 4 is. Question number 4 is basically related to the plan an investigation. How to plan an investigation in lab. So, limes and lemons are citrus fruits which contain aqueous citric acid in their juice. Citric acid reacts with alkalis such as aqueous sodium hydroxide. Okay. Plan an investigation to find which of lime juice and lemon juice contain the most concentrated aqueous citric acid. Assume that citric acid is the only acid present in the juice. Your plan must include the method to use, how the results are used to determine which juice contain the most concentrated aqueous citric acid. You are provided with lime juice, lemon juice, aqueous sodium hydroxide and common laboratory apparatus and chemicals. Okay. So first we write the common laboratory apparatus because they didn't ask it in the question to write down, so I have to write down for you guys at side. You have not to mention in the exam paper, but I have mentioned only for your understanding. So burette, pipette, conical flask, pH indicator, phenolphthalein. I mentioned phenolphthalein because it is used in laboratories, easily available. Okay, now we start with our method. So here we perform titration. Now write down the first step. Fill the burette with aqueous sodium hydroxide solution. Use the pipette to measure a fixed volume. It is about 25 ml. Now add pH indicator, few drops in lime juice, the solution remain colorless. Okay, now perform the titration. Slowly add sodium hydroxide from burette and swirl the flask. We have to swirl the flask continuously so that it will mix. Add sodium hydroxide until it reaches pink color. Now repeat experiment for lemon juice, same experiment, and record the volume of sodium hydroxide. You have to record the volume of sodium hydroxide in the first experiment and now in the second experiment for lemon juice. Analyze both of the volume recorded. So it indicates that the juice that require more NaOH, sodium hydroxide, indicates higher citric acid concentration. So the juice that contain more citric acid needed more sodium hydroxide, and we should record the sodium hydroxide volume in both of the experiment, before and after the experiment, for both lime and lemon juices, and then analyze it. So this is how we end up our today's past paper. Stay tuned with me for the next past paper. Thank you.